Alright, boys and girls, another live stream. We're going to I should have got this done sooner, but that's okay. And let's see here, and 7 RBP. Okay, now we're cooking. Let's see here. Do a test text message. There we go. That's working. Yeah, we're getting better at this all the time. So, now we can switch camera views if we want. I don't know if that's a little too close of a view or not, but quite a lag on the, quite a bit of latency there. All right, so I just downloaded the newest version of Vara AC, version 8. Version, what is it? 8.0.6. Actually, I should probably switch this camera back around here. Now that I'm thinking about it. There we go. Up a little bit. Yeah. That's good. So now I can work on both computers, and one camera sees me on this computer. I still need to go a little further over this way, don't I? Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah. Things are working out a little better. So, Vara 8.0.6, just downloaded this morning. Got the 2 versions now for download. You've got the, or we've got the, this still needs to go up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, much better. So we got two versions. We've got the regular version of downloading and installing, which was simply to download the zip file and then simply replace the executable in the correct file folder. Just drag and drop. Now they've got a new version that is more like a typical Windows install. You hit the install button and it goes through the install process, just like your 99% of most of your Windows programs when you do an update. And so they've caught up with modern technology, so to speak. However, I just had a friend tell me that he updated via the Windows Update program that you can download, and it didn't quite go as well as he expected. His what was it? Anyhow, it didn't quite. He had some reconfiguring to do to get it to work. It was minor, but it wasn't plug and play, so to speak, with the new install. So when he told me that, I said, okay, I'm going to do it the way we've always been doing it, and I'm just going to put the executable, just overwrite the executable, and it worked fine. Everything's working just fine. So what I've done so far here, as you can see, is my cursor going over there? No, it's not. No. Well, let's go over here then. I don't think you can see my cursor, can you? That's odd. Very, very, very odd. Why is my cursor not coming over? I don't understand that. Again, we're in the experimental mode. Still making mistakes, still fine-tuning things, but we're getting better. We're getting better at it. Much, much, much better. But for some reason you can't see my cursor, so anyhow, I did a broadcast to start. Well, first of all, the blinking up the top left-hand corner, I'll have to describe it. Well, you can't see that either because my picture is, let's see, let's do this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so in the top left-hand corner, you can see where it says next beacon, 12 minutes and 27 seconds. So I initially started out the program and told it to start sending beacons, and that's what it's doing. I think it's 14 minutes, it sends a beacon. So the next thing I did, I thought, well, there's not much activity on 20 meters on Vara AC right now on a Monday morning, which is understandable. So the next thing I did, I thought, well, I'll do a ping. So I chose one of these guys up in the top right-hand corner. The call sign, like KD, the very top one here in the green, top right-hand corner. KD or K7OSW. So we'll do a ping for him. We'll right-click on it and go ping to get a report. So now it's transmitting and it's pinging, and we'll see what kind of a report it gives us back if the guy is still online. Yeah, looks like he may not be online. I'm going to turn the volume up on this a little bit too. Oh, there we go. We got one back from him. It's we got a minus 20 back from him. So that's not a real good signal, but it's actually less than what we originally saw him at minus 16. So that's kind of an interesting feature there. They've also, a new thing that they've put into Vara AC is the advanced mode up at the very top right hand corner. Oh, I see my cursor there now. It's working. All right. Cool. Now, is this one working? No, that one's not working, but this one is. Okay, that's fine. So up the top right hand corner, there's an advanced mode check now. So people that are new to Vara AC, they've got an option now of checking advanced or not advanced, and it makes a difference. As you can see, it makes things a little simpler. But I've always been used to the advanced mode, and I've been using it now for a while, so I prefer to see the full meal deal, as they say in McDonald's, the full meal deal. So that's what we're looking at. And if we want to do a broadcast, when we do a broadcast, you hit the over at the far right hand side, you hit broadcast and bring up the broadcast window, and we're going to go live stream on YouTube. Link in my QRZ profile. Okay, and then we're going to go broadcast and close. There we go. And it's transmitting that out. Now, we can't hear it on our side, but everybody else that's running the program, it's really cool if you have the sound turned on, which is voice, and it'll read the broadcasts. So it'll come out with a deep male voice, and it'll say, live stream on YouTube, link in my QRZ profile. I'm not a very good imitator, but you get my drift anyhow. So, and we'll see now. Let's see. Oh, we've only got one watching instead of two, but we may, after that broadcast, we may get a few more log on. We'll see. We'll just see. So, like I say, just about everything that happens here has got a voice that tells you what's going on. And over here on the very right hand side, if you don't want the audio sounds, you can hit the mute button, but I kind of like it. And then there's an I'm away checkbox here, where if you have got it running and you've got to go see a man about a horse, go to the sandbox, however you want to put it, want to go into the kitchen and build yourself a sandwich and come back, you can click the I'm away button, and then anybody who tries to contact you will just simply get your away message, and it'll show up on their computer, and then they'll be able to leave you a message if you want. Another thing is you've got canned messages here. You've got, you click right down here in the center of the screen over on the far right, you click this button here, and you've got canned messages. I've got my info, my rig, 73s, my bio, and the log info. So if I click on my info, it'll propagate it right down here in the center of the screen, far left. Name Bob, QTH Oregon, location Charlie November 82. And then again over on the far right, there's the send button. So we'll go ahead and hit the send button, and it goes into the buffer, and it will transmit here any second. It should transmit. Oh, maybe you have to be. It's possible that you may have to be connected to somebody for that to go. They may have changed that because typically that's always worked in the past if you do that. Um, let's see. Let's try something else. Let's erase this if we can. Clear. There we go. Clear. Clear. Okay. New message. Let's go. Live stream on YouTube. Link in my QRZ profile. I wonder if I can just copy and paste this. No, it doesn't look like it. Anyhow, live. And we'll even give it N7RDP and ham radio frequencies. But when you go to my QRZ page, you just scroll down, you see the YouTube logo, and you just click on that, and that takes you directly to my web page. So let's see if this sends now. I'm kind of curious, see if it'll broadcast it out. And it does not appear that it's going to broadcast that out. So evidently now one has to be connected to somebody before you can send verbiage out over the air other than a broadcast. So that's interesting. I'm kind of surprised about that. But again, we learn something every stinking day. So yeah, that maybe if I zoom out, how's that? Yeah, that's a little better. We'll go a little further, I think. Oh, I'm already zoomed out as far as I can go, but that's okay. So let's see now. Well, let's do this. Let's call CQ. Let's just over here in the top left-hand square of the program, in the purple, you'll see, well, also before we call CQ, we've got a tune button here, which is nice for all these digital programs that allow you to push that and tune your antenna. It'll put a carrier out so that you can tune your antenna to the frequency that you're on. Nice feature. Most of the digital modes have that now. Let's see here. So let's call CQ. Okay, well that's transmitting. And it's transmitting. Every time you see a black spot in the waterfall down here, that shows my transmission. And it automatically changed us over to 14104.250, which is off of the 14104 calling frequency, so that people can respond on that frequency if they want to respond. Not uncommon to not have anybody reply to a CQ. Sometimes people are there and they don't want to reply. Sometimes they're just not there. Monday mornings is not a real active time for ham radio on 20 meters, period. But at least we're kind of giving you the overview of the new version of Vara AC. So so it says right over here in the purple, evidently we're not going to get a reply. So in the purple right here, on the right side center, it says waiting on slot for reply, returning calling frequency in 230 seconds. Click here to return. So I'm going to click there to return, and you can hear the click there. And now we're back on the calling frequency of 14105. And you can also, up here in the very top left, just under settings, you can see the left and right arrows for frequency. If you click on the left or right for up and left for down, it'll take you to the next slot, they call it. So if we click on that, that'll go up to 14105.750. And they're getting pretty intent on trying to keep any QSOs off of the calling frequencies. You get your initial contact there, and then they want you to move off, and the program's getting pretty automated, so it automatically takes you off the calling frequency if you've made a contact. So then you can hit the left arrow again and go back to the calling frequency, and again you heard the interesting click there, and that's kind of a cool thing. Let's see here. You got a option to disconnect the modem here. I've never even used that. And then you got a disable push to talk there. I've never done the disable the push to talk. But here's a new feature on this version. It's called Pathfinder. Over on the right side here in the center again, on the blue, it says find who heard a station you are interested in. Find the station who can relay a V-mail to your destination. So if you click on that, then say for instance I want to leave a message for my friend KC7HEX, who is in town. He's not on right now, but if I wanted to do that, you'd just type in his call sign, KC7HEX, and find the path. And he is not on right now, and he has not been on this morning, so it's not going to find a valid path, but that's just a demonstration of how that works. If I was sending an email to somebody in North Carolina, and say for instance November Lima 5 Echo, right up here at the top in the green, we're at the beacons. If he was on the air, and if he heard my friend's call sign in North Carolina, it logs it on his machine. So if I hit that Pathfinder, then it finds the station that has heard my friend in North Carolina, and it stores the message on his machine, so that when my friend in North Carolina looks for messages, it'll go directly to November Lima 5 Foxtrot or Echo, and it'll suck that message out of his computer, which is pretty cool. The guys that are doing this Vara AC are putting a lot of work and time and effort and into the program, and it's working really pretty cool. It's a nice piece of software. I'm surprised that not many more people are using it. It's gaining in popularity, but it could really use more people running the program to make it really robust. But during the prime time of ham radio, on weekends and during the evenings, it gets kind of busy. Again, this is Monday morning at well, it's 11 o'clock now. But there's not much, and we've had a CME here the last day or two that has knocked the wind out of the propagation for the bands. So
welcome to Rogue Valley D-Star, KE7MVI. It's the top of the hour, transmitting via wonderful Mount Baldy in Medford, Oregon. Enjoy and let the data bits fly.
There's my local D-Star repeater identifying. And so what else have we got here? How many people we got watching? We still only have one watching. I'm not even sure if that's just me. That might that's me, I think. Yeah, that's probably me. Nobody else is watching. But somebody may watch this after I'm done with the broadcast, so that's okay. Um, I'm kind of disappointed that when I sent the beacon out that I'm live streaming on YouTube, that somebody didn't pick it up and log in. But again, Monday morning blues, Monday morning blues. So what else have we got here? We've got send vmail. If we click on that, then we can send it to, like I say, to my friend in North Carolina, whatever, subject and the message, and it's just simply like sending email. It is an email client virtually to anybody who's logged on, and if they're not logged on, like I say, it'll store the message and it'll go by relay to the person you want. Really cool. It's a neat feature. We'll cancel out of that. You got the PSK Reporter map, which is kind of cool. That brings up PSK Reporter, and my transmissions so far have they're not great. I'm getting out to the western half of the United States right now, and these are to people who are listening on PSK Reporter. So there's some out there, but they're kind of far and few between right now. And let's see here. PSK Reporter. What else have we got? PSK Reporter map. Oh, if you want to find out who November Lima 5 Echo is, just click on him and go to qrz.com lookup. And there he is, Eric Fell in Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, he's up in Alaska. That's kind of cool. And there's his parks on the air, I think is what that is. That's his list of parks on the air. That's kind of interesting. And let's see, what else have we got here? I'm not 100% an expert on this program either. I don't use it every day, so there are some things that I am not privy to as well. What else have we got here? Well, if we could make a contact, that would be nice. Let's try calling CQ one more time. Top left-hand corner in the purple, call CQ. Click the button and call CQ, and there we go, transmitting. Oh, I know something that I forgot to do. Turn a little light on the subject there. My face light I forgot to turn on. So it's done calling CQ, and now we're waiting on 14-105-750 for anybody to reply. And maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't see anything on the waterfall for a reply. I'm going to call CQ on 14-105-750 and see if we can get a response. Here we go again. Oh, that took me back to 14-105. Okay, that's okay. I should have read the pop-up instructions a little closer. Still calling CQ. All done, calling CQ. And it has popped us back over to 14-105.750. And again, the little sign pops up on the middle right-hand side. Waiting on slot for reply. Returning to the calling frequency in 275 seconds. Click here to return now. Actually, I see in the waterfall down here, I see somebody with a weak signal, possibly trying to contact me. Pretty weak signal. It's on 750 also, so it's a possibility that we may be getting a reply here to my CQ. Do I see anything else down there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, there's a really, really, really weak signal, it looks like. And I may be dreaming in Technicolor, I don't know. That light did help though. I gotta remember to turn that light on. I was a little on the dark side before.
WA6YSM, WA6YSM. If anybody can hop over to 5-2, there's a guy up on Whiskey Peak doing a soda looking for check-ins. So if anybody can hop over to 5-2, there's this guy up there hanging for a bit, he'd appreciate it. Amy's on another peak also further south, WA6YSM.
That's the
Thanks, Steve. Will do. KD6EII. Real good. Give him a call. He's up there.
that's the repeater. That's the repeater in Grants Pass, Oregon. About 35 miles west of here. All right. Nobody's replying to my CQ, so I'm going to try one more time on this frequency now. I'm going to read the pop-up. Okay, preferred 105 750 select slot sniffer. Okay, step 2, check if the slot is free. Sniff, 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 sniff. Okay, step 3, call CQ. That brings me back. Okay. All right, well, that's the way it's supposed to work. It brings me back to 14105, which is good. Like I say, I don't use this program every day. I use it semi-regularly, but there are features to this program that I am not privy to, and doing this just gives me more experience. The more you use it, the better you know it. All right, well, I guess that's going to probably come pretty close to wrapping it up here. I don't see anything else that I really need to. I wish I could have gotten some kind of a contact so that you could hear how cool the voice is on here. Let's do one more ping here. Let's do a ping to K6NLX. Ping. See, we have a choice between pinging, sending virtual mail, broadcast reply, QRZ lookup, PSK reporter lookup, and call sign history. So let's do another ping. See what kind of a report we get from K6NLX. Transmitting. And oh, we got another person watching. That's good. Not sure who it is. Oh, there was 2, and now they signed off. So that person is evidently not on frequency anymore because I did not get a reply from his ping. And he's got a relatively good minus 15 signal, so we'll try him one more time. Maybe I was on one of the slots and not aware of it. We'll try him one more time on the calling frequency. Or he could be on a slot. I'm not sure if he's doing something active, but I don't see any of the slots active on the waterfall. Is that, it is a little crooked there, isn't it? Yep, N6, NLX is off the air. Elvis has left the room. Elvis has left the hotel. N6, NLX has left the frequency. Okay, we'll try one more. We'll try one more ping. We'll go up to Whiskey Baker 6, November Golf Charlie. We'll do a ping to him here. Actually, yeah, we got a connection from him. That's what the ding dong was about. Now we should probably hear from him with a signal report. Yeah. Oh, we got a good signal report from him. It's a minus 00, which is a nice signal. We got a good signal into him, and we got a good signal back. So that's good. All right, so what we can do now, before we sign off, I forgot, this is a very major part of the system that I failed to mention. Let's double click, since we've got such a good signal on him. Let's double click on him, and that'll put him over into the oh, actually he's already there. I'll double click on him. I was going to say that'll put him into the contact, but I don't know what the -T is, so I'm going to double click on his sign over here. There we go. And now it is making an attempt to contact him. And we'll see if we can get a one-on-one there. And he did answer. Now whether he's... Okay, so, yeah. Send QSY invitation. And we got a good signal on him. So we have just sent him a QSY invitation. And QSY, okay, has been installed. QSY. There we go. Okay, it says, your partner seems to be away. Would you like to leave a message in the mailbox? So let's leave a message for him. We'll go like that, and we'll go live on YouTube. Trying to make a contact while streaming live on YouTube, but sorry to see you are away. (73) DE and 7RDP. So we'll send and disconnect, and he'll have that waiting for him in his mailbox when he gets back. There we go. Sending. Transmitting and sending. Yep, still got a good SWR there, and that's good. All right. Now, hear that? Whoosh! There's some great sound effects in this program. Really, really great sound effects. So now we got my CW signing off. It seems like your QSY from the frequency started. Okay, do you wish to QSY back to 14105? Yes, that's QSY back. Okay, there we go. So, that's cool. We didn't get a chance to make a contact with him, but if we did, then we'd be able to use our loaded canned messages over here on the middle right, and then we could go down in here to new message, just above here, into new message right here, and we can do a keyboard chat with him if he was so inclined to do keyboard chatting. So anyhow, I think that'll do it for now. I don't know how long we've been on here. Let's see here. Does this tell me how long we've been on? Yeah, we've been on for quite a while, 41 minutes. That's longer than I anticipated, actually longer than I wanted to, but giving you a good idea of Vara AC, the newest version, and how it works. Unfortunately, Monday morning, very little activity on 20 meter right now, so as the Indian said when his dog jumped off the cliff, doggone. All right, we will see you guys in the next live stream. Maybe even more polished then than we have been this time. Each session we're getting a little more polished and almost ready to go mainstream. 73s, we will see you in the next one.